Hey everyone, Adam Shaw here from Bravura Media Company. Today we've got another vintage map for you guys. It is a map of Richmond, Virginia that was produced in 1884. It is an overhead 2D map in that we get to see the different streets, we get to see the boundaries of the city, we get to see various landmarks, we get to see rivers and streams going through the city. We get to see a lot of different historical details about the city of Richmond. So let's dive right in and kind of explore and examine the various characteristics of this old map from 1884. We dive in and immediately we can notice Richmond on this map in 1884. I mean, pretty well organized in terms of how there are several blocks, and it's kind of cookie cutter, and there aren't a lot of winding streets throughout the city. And I think one of the main reasons, this is just me speculating, but the reason why it's organized so cookie cutter and straight lined and in terms of blocks is because I believe the Civil War, more specifically the South, this was the capital of the South, it kind of modeled itself after D.C. D.C. is the same kind of way. You've got, you know, different areas, northwest, northeast, and it's almost like several blocks and how it's organized. So this was a capital of the South at one point. So, and that's why I think the streets are just so, I guess, formed into blocks. I might be wrong on that. I'm just making an assumption. If anyone knows specifically the reasons why the map is kind of, you know, made into blocks, please interject and leave a comment in the comment section. I believe it's because, mainly because of the Civil War had a strong impact on how the streets were organized. I'd like to hear back from you guys. But upon examining, we can see that the Capitol Square is right here, and we can see in the kind of dark etchings, this is the Capitol right here, and we can see a Washington monument right here. And this is why it's almost like a southern version of Washington, D.C. in some respects. You know, I believe this city was strongly modeled off from Washington, D.C. I've been to Richmond, and you know, you see monuments all over the place, but you don't see monuments of Abraham Lincoln. You see monuments of Jeb Stuart and Robert E. Lee. You see Southern general figures as the monuments in the city, and it kind of reminds you, it's kind of like the Southern brother of Washington, D.C. That's how I could best describe it. But, I mean, as you can see on this map, the wards are labeled throughout, and we can see the dark shading of buildings throughout. We can also see railroads etched throughout this map, and we can see this the James River is right over here with several different islands, but we see railroads going across the James River into downtown Richmond, and we get to see that a railroad actually went right next to a Virginia penitentiary that was right around Spring Street in Richmond, Virginia. We can see 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. In this general area. I don't know if it still exists, but a Virginia penitentiary was to the western part of Richmond. We can see the borders of the city limits, more railroads throughout. We can see streams as well. Here's a stream going through, I can't pronounce that, Shucko? Shucko? That's got to be an Indian word for this creek. But we can see cemeteries labeled, and here's an asylum labeled right next to a railroad. Here's a hotel labeled. So practically all the streets are labeled throughout, and you even have some landmarks and buildings as well. Here's Monroe Park that's labeled right here, and it tells you it's got a fountain. It's labeled practically almost in the middle, and there's another monument right there. And lots and lots of details throughout this old map. So we at Bravura Media actually have this map available for purchase on our online store. It is fully customizable in that you get to change the dimensions that you would like and or add custom frames. I think we have over 100 different options for frames for this vintage map. So if you like this vintage map and you'd like to possibly decorate your home or office with this map, definitely check out the link in the description. You can go below this video, down below, and you can click that link. It'll bring you right to this vintage poster on our online store. If you have any questions, please leave a comment in the comment section. We'd be happy to answer anything that you ask us. If you're looking for a specific map and you'd like us to do another video and kind of illustrate the various historical aspects of it, we'd love to do that as well. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. We upload so many different historical map videos all the time, as well as other historical kind of stories, and we talk about like the Battle of Brooklyn during the American Revolution. We talk a lot about history and history in general. So definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment and like our videos, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, take care. All right, bye.